some of us remember that in those days, Japan was taking over all these industries in the consumer electronic industry. Whenever you wanted to buy a camera, you would think Sony or Canon or all these Japanese brands were the first brands you would look at. And then in the 90s, Japan went into a kind of depression, as we discussed before, after the bubble burst, and they kind of lost focus. And all this expertise went to Korea. The Koreans became very competitive in the car industry and in consumer electronic industry, in the semiconductor industry. Taiwan also became very competitive in the semiconductor industry. And Japan let go their advantage, or the technology advantage. And so now, instead of looking at a Sony TV, people first look at Samsung. Samsung has become the dominant name there. In the semiconductor industry, Taiwan Semiconductor has become the dominant player. Samsung is the second largest player. So Japan has lost its focus. But the interesting part is that they still have the best, or some of the best, semiconductor equipment companies, and they've kept that expertise, which helps them now rebuild the whole semiconductor industry. And there is again a national effort to rebuild the semiconductor industries, where the government puts a lot of money, and together with the companies like Sony or the large banks, and they are reinvesting in a new company that's called Rapidus, which has the ambition to produce very high-end semiconductors.